The city's gonna be bombarding a lot. Are aliens attacking now? No. They decided they don't care. Alright, well, my worker might as well start moving. Who do we meet? Germany! They're all about diplomatic bonuses. Oh, right, there's an alien on top of that one. That's why I didn't get it earlier. Cannot found here. But you can found right there. Oh, right, because I can't found in the deep ocean yet. Okay, we're going to start up here and then surf down. That's how we'll do it. Alright, we can only go on the coast, or the not very deep water. Equal rights for aliens. Alright, got our free cutter out of that, too. Help bolster our navy. What hotkey was diplomacy? No, 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 no. F4! No trait, no trait, no trait. I'm still the only dude with a trait. Okay. And no one's even asking for my ability yet, which is weird. Usually they just all clamor to get my guy's ability, even though my ability sucks. Alright, well, Cutter, you're gonna go in there and start healing in our territory. Gunboat! Start slaughtering the big guys, because those are gonna be worth a lot of science. And for the Cutters, they explore and kill the smaller aliens. There is an Integer, I'm just gonna call it Germany, explore. That's how I met them. So we haven't met two people. The two people with the highest scores, they've made landfall, but we haven't met them yet. So that's an outpost. It's not a full city yet. If we get a trade route going to it, though, it'll become a full city in no time. Which is why our next production is going to be a trade vessel. Actually, we need an ultrasonic fence first. Because that will give us a quest, which then gives us a trade vessel that functions and does not get eaten by aliens immediately. Okay. New DLC is very fun so far, however, the AI is not very good. Hi, undefended alien nest. Thank you! Yay! Got an artifact, got our science and our food, which went to the outpost stack. Oh no, went back to Deep Castle, okay. I thought it went to the outpost. I've pissed off the aliens again. They're now cautious. Not hostile, but getting close. Can build a fishery there for science. That's pretty cool. And we have an expedition going down there, although he's likely going to get eaten now that I've pissed off the aliens. Yep, he got eaten. Deep Castle got an extra population. Just put that into the farm for now. Like we're getting experience off just shooting this stationary alien. So what does everyone think of me? Everyone's respect for me is going to be very similar because they don't have traits yet, so they don't have any bonuses. However, or they don't have anything that they weigh for respect. However, fear, they might. No one fears me, okay. However, you just picked up a trait, you're progressive, so that you like or dislike colonies based on health rate. So if we're very healthy, she'll like us. I don't really care if she likes us, honestly, because we're going to be slaughtering her. She's our closest enemy. And she's expanding into the water like an idiot. Why would you expand into the water when you have a big landmass here and you're next to the North Sea Alliance? People make bad decisions. Like, really bad decisions. How long would it be to move a city? 4? Let's move the city now for the sake of our growth. I think we want to go left. Yeah, we want to go left. Alright, in 4 turns the city will move 1 tile and we'll take some more tiles from it. Be careful of this Eldritch Horrors. Yep. Ooh, that's an easy target, but we want to finish this one off because it's got 56 strength. There's 56 science out of that thing. It's really good this early on. There's a cutter, so I don't want to fuck with that. And again, we're exploring pretty fast here. You can see on the map. The map in this game is not very good, I find, because it's so transparent. I don't like it. One more turn, we can finish off that thing. Get some real science going. How much strength does this thing have? Okay, game, don't let me check. Oh, is it F9 for Civipedia? I think that's what it is. Or is it F12? Because that'd be really bad because that's screenshot on Steam. This is a mine, right? Minerals? Yeah, mine. That's a good one to have at water. Water, it's often one of the more difficult things at water is you have a slow start for production. That would be useful if we had an explorer all the way over here. I don't want to be near the sea dragon. It's got a movement of 1, so it's actually pretty easy to avoid. Cutter's finally healed up here, so I can scout to the north. Sea dragons, I don't want to fuck with those. And gunboat took that out. Wow, that's a good science bonus, 32. And I might... the reactor is useful to us, just not immediately. It's how we're going to offset the cost of our navy early on. You're enjoying the stream? I'm happy you enjoy it. But we want planetary survey because that, first of all, gives us amphibious trade routes. So our trade routes will actually be able to go across land and water in a single route, which is good for trading with inland areas. And just for speeding up travel. You know, a boat goes faster than something across land, so you could take a shortcut across the water with it. It also allows aquatic cities to move into ocean tiles, which I definitely want to do. So we're delaying a lot of technology I would like to do, and our tech is actually only 12 a turn, but we're probably dominating everyone else in technology entirely through our open slaughter of aliens. Oh, another veteran bonus there, which we get very quickly. I spy with my little eye an alien nest with very weak aliens defending it. That'll be mine. There's a sea dragon. Gunboat! Keep clearing out the nearby aliens. We need to get more gunboats up here doing this, honestly, because there is just so many of these Eldritch Horrors. I'm just gonna call them that, because that's what they look like. Cthulhuid Hell Beasts. There you go. Integrated arms, 10% production towards each unit for every upgrade it has. That helps offset the production cost of upgraded units. Very useful. Still just chasing down that thing. Also, our city moved. Wow, these things attacking me are going to get slaughtered. And I pillaged their home, and then I killed one of them, and that was enough for the tech. I just got that tech in like 2 turns. Okay, they're red now, which means they are actively hunting me. The aliens hate my fucking guts right now. So expect things to get aggressive. Could go towards computing to get our spy agency up. The other things are not that useful to me. A missile rover is normally awesome. It's like a catapult. It's your siege thing, but it's a land unit, so I'm never going to end up using it. I want healthiness. So we're going to go into genetics. Eradicate the wildlife for purity points. We're good people. Water refinery would be absolutely amazing because that is so much more production. So we need to relock tiles actually every time we move, which is really obnoxious. But we unlocked more tiles, as you can see. We still have the old ones, but we also have some new ones here. We only have 1 worker right now. I'd like more, but because of how slowly you take tiles in the water, unless you're focusing on it, might as well not bother. Well, we just saved ourselves about 7 turns on genetics. And we just got research. Now we have 1 turn left on genetics. We're, again, the game is not very balanced right now. Who do we meet? Africa. He's already got a few traits, too. Okay, we're going to check those traits in a moment. Cutter. Yeah, things are getting aggressive up here, so we're going to come back down. Okay, we just got genetics in 1 turn. That was pretty awesome. Is that ability gives you purity points every turn? No. You get purity points for researching something, or for doing the quest that gives you it. For instance, you see here terraforming? Terraforming, on the little wheel here, it has red and it has yellow. That means you get purity points and supremacy points whenever you get it. And those points add up and eventually you get unit upgrades. Which is very useful. You also need it to be 15 of whatever thing you're focusing on for the three affinity-based victory types. We're likely not going to get any of those. We're likely going to get a domination victory well before we get to 15 of any of them. But right now my focus is on purity, because it does kind of reward you for focusing mostly on one of them, although hybrid affinities are a thing now. But you don't want to spread it really evenly across all three. There's no real advantage to doing that. In general, you want to have some kind of focus and direction, largely based on the resources in your area. So, buzz? Oh, there was a buzz in-game, yeah. The buzz in-game, it bugs me too. It's this guy. My worker is making a barge, so every once in a while he's like welding and soldering. It sounds like microphone buzz. Have you played Galactic Civilization? I think I have the second one, and I don't think I've ever played it. It happens sometimes on Steam. The sale will happen, you get a game for $1, and you never end up playing it. Alright, so I still even get lost on this. If this tech tree looks really confusing to you, by the way, the tech web, it's confusing to me too. I'm still getting the hang of it, and I've played probably 30 hours total of this game before the expansion. Actually, you know what? I can check right now. I've played 45 hours total, with 13 being in the last 24 hours, or 2 weeks rather. Because last night I played a full match, and then this morning I played a full match, and then we're playing another one now. Alright, it's time to start focusing a little bit on technology to get our purity up for the sake of beefing up and modernizing our military. Because we want to start going to war soon. So we're going to take computing. It's a little bit more expensive than ballistics, which we could get to give us some points. And it would give us a lot more points. Keep in mind that we do have a bonus through our culture that means that we get extra experience points through researching these. The main reason I'm getting it, though, is that we also get the spy agency, which will allow espionage, which is very useful. So we might as well get that. We also have a quest to do it, which you always get the quest, though. Isn't there a carrier that if you do the alien affinity choice, it launches aliens? Yeah, there is. It's not a carrier, I don't think. There might be a carrier that I don't know of. But the thing that I know of that sounds like it's what you're talking about, found some Russian land down there, is if you go Harmony, which is basically adapting humans to live in the alien environment alongside the aliens, if you go Harmony, one of the really advanced espionage things you can do is essentially launching an orbital cannon that drops like a siege worm onto the enemy. It's really awesome. Something like that, at least. I could be wrong. I might have combined 3 different things together there. Don't take my word for it. I like how our science is based almost entirely in killing aliens. But we're clearing out the ocean pretty fast, and we're wiping out all of these alien nests. As far as I know, alien nests do not come back, so you can actually make aliens extinct. And we're trying to. We're getting a lot out of killing these things. It'll also help us take the land if we're unopposed. So where did they make landfall? Down there? Oh no, this is not Russia, this is Africa here. Okay, that's the African Union. They are not terribly far. Again, like, normally I would consider that kind of far, but it's over the water and boats move fast. We're actually getting to the point where our ships can actually do okay against these big things. It's just better to use range so you don't get hit back. Finding a lot of resource pods. Really need to get a trade vessel. I keep forgetting I need a trade vessel. I'm not doing the best right now. Honestly, my capital's not in a great location. And that is slowing me down. Hey, General. Thanks for all the people who've been retweeting out and sharing out today's video, the tips for YouTubers thing. Thanks everybody who's been doing that, because that's been getting views fast thanks to you guys. Energy! And we have 3 artifacts now, don't we? See what we make. 2.4 food, that's almost nothing, not much energy, not much science. However, cities can bombard through terrain obstacles. Does moving these positions change anything? No. It's not the greatest bonus in the world, but it's something. I'll do it. Don't want to end up sitting on that the whole game and never using it. What's the kind of movement on that guy? Actually, I think it's just 1. Whatever, we finished that mine anyway. Can we afford to purchase anything useful to us? We can purchase a trade vessel now. What is the most powerful alien? I think it's a siege worm. As far as I know, this thing is the most powerful of the sea, but the siege worm is more powerful in general, I think. Didn't even know there was an island there. I might go there for the frac site. Frac site is supremacy, but it is useful in general. Which state are you playing? We are the North Sea Alliance. It is a unification between Scotland and some of the Nordic states. So we're talking Sweden, Scotland, and Denmark and Norway. I believe it was those 4 came together to form the North Sea Alliance. That thing's trying to chase me down. Yeah, it does definitely only move 1 tile per turn. Yeah, sucks to be him. Okay, so I want to grow my outpost, and I'm worried that that thing's going to get in the way, but not much we can do about it. And there's a guy on that side, too. Yeah, until we get the upgrade to where aliens don't mess with us. Might as well just speed up the growth of our outpost. It's a short trip, at least, so it's hard to intercept the boat. Oh, he's totally going to intercept the boat. He's just going to drive in the way and be an asshole. Oh, he's becoming less aggressive, but I think he's still aggressive enough to hit a trade ship. Just in case, though, I'm bringing the ships around. I'm getting ready to gang up on that thing if I have to. Yeah, there's one that's Space Korea. Yeah, they're actually pretty cool, too. They're all about espionage and science. They get science every time they do a spy mission. The only new sponsor I've played so far, though, is this guy. Is North Sea Alliance. Duncan St. Clair was his name. Duncan Hughes. Okay, so people are starting to pick up some traits now. Africa likes it if you have a lot of production and a lot of military kills. Well, I'm definitely going to have military kills. And production, actually. Those are 2 of my focuses, so he's going to like me. Lena here, despite being the diplomatic person, still doesn't have any traits. In fact, I would like to get political party with you. It's a really nice ability she has that gets her a lot of points early on, where you just get 3 points per bonus per turn signing it with her. Slavic Federation, they like the number of technologies you've researched, which we have in abundance. And like healthiness, which is likely going to be an issue for us, but we're killing her anyway. Okay, gunboats. I can actually kill it now. Let's get flanking on it. We killed it. We didn't lose our trade ship, and we got 56 science. That was well worth it. Is there an alliance with Croatia and Bosnia? Not as far as I'm aware. Apparently Lena just got something because she just liked something I did. Here we go, she just picked something up. She likes number of military kills. So a lot of people like number of military kills, which is good, because that's kind of my jam. You go to there to heal, you come to here to heal. Anything to... I put them directly in the cities, because then they heal 30 health a turn to get them back out in the field as quick as possible. Unfortunately, Space Bosnia is not in this game as far as I'm aware. I don't think they're part of any of the unions. Okay, I could easily take that. I could really easily take that city there. Their main city might be a little bit harder, but we're almost ready to take... Oh, God! That's why you move one tile at a time, folks. I definitely just lost that gunboat. There is no way that thing is not going to kill it. Shit, that's a bad thing to lose right now, because I was ready for war. We're about to finish a water refinery, which will speed up production. Shit, that sucks. Whoa, it didn't attack me! Wow, they're stupid. Okay. This is what I'm telling you guys about the AI being really bad in this game so far. Okay, so that's now a full-fledged city. Our other colony is now a full-on city. We can get a lot of culture per turn if we trade over there. But I want to trade for food and production back and forth between the capital and our second city. So we're going to do that. We need to get this city up and running, so let's get a clinic early for the science and the health. And over here, God, there's so much I still need. Another gunboat. We do another gunboat to fill out the navy, and then we start going back into infrastructure. Okay, the game really wants me to start up alliances with people and stuff, but I still want to pick up more traits. In fact, I might just boost my production more. But there is one. Experience faster on military units is really nice. And so is production for military units. I'm actually going to pick up efficiency, which is production for military units. And every time I pick one of these traits, I'll have new policies I can give to other people if they ask me for it. And I'll get diplomatic points per turn for it, which I can then use diplomatic capital on either buying things or on having bonuses from other people. So diplomatic capital is a really, really cool kind of currency in this game. Almost all diplomacy in the game now goes through diplomatic capital in some way, shape, or form. Speaking of supremacy, I never got what it was to me mainly. I basically got it for making robots. Yeah, supremacy. So the three affinities for anyone who's uninitiated: purity, harmony, supremacy. Purity is all about adapting the worlds to be just like Earth. Harmony is about adapting mankind to live on this planet. And supremacy is about the advancement of technology in robotics. So they're all different ways of living here. Either you adapt your biology to make it so you can live here, you adapt the land to be like Earth so you can live here, or you adapt humans through machinery and technology to survive. Supremacy is in general my favorite. Okay, that just cropped up. Luckily, the only thing defending was really weak, and then there's a sea dragon next to it. All right, well, we're gonna bring the gunboats down there to help deal with that. In fact, we're bringing everything down. We're bringing the whole navy on that one. What am I doing going down there? I just wasted a turn with that worker. Wow, I survived that. Okay, my units are more upgraded than I thought. Cutter. Well, play it safe. Awesome. And they left Xenomass behind too, which is a special resource for Harmony, which is not terribly useful for us, but it's alright in general, I guess. We're going to take extra production of every trade depot, because that'll really speed up through the game. Okay, private arms development. So Russia wants a deal with me where they give me 9 diplomacy per turn, and in return, they have 10% production bonus when building military units. I will agree to that because it's not a big bonus for them, and it is a big bonus for me. And I'm not really worried about fighting with Russia right now. They tend to have a good military, but right now my navy is pretty up there. There's not much you can do to my navy at the moment, so I'm not overly concerned. Siege worms are fun, yes. Except for when you're fighting them. They're a pain in the ass to fight. Alright, more underwater farms. Gunboat, another gunboat finished building. Have our gunboat army over here. We can get healthiness and science out of that, and I do desperately need the science. But let's finish off the ultrasonic fence first for the sake of protecting our trade routes. Okay. They like Pining Spirit. I don't want it all. It basically sucks. It's one of the things you can always get from from Africa. You spend diplomatic capital and your outposts grow into a city faster. I'd rather just use trade routes for that. Trying to go slow here, just so I don't run headfirst into an alien. Recycler, so we can get production in the city. Our science is starting to speed up now, significantly. Extra population. Get that, because it gets us extra science for... Actually, no, we need the growth more. Cutter is done healing. Alien nest in their base. Okay. And crowners, we're about to get a lot of unhealthiness, so we need to really prepare ourselves for this. Get some science while we're at it too. Gotta keep the tech going so that we can upgrade our units. So are you going for supremacy? We're going for purity for now, because the resource we have nearby are float stone, which is good for purity. Not even gonna take pot shots at that right now. What's the point? AI doesn't seem to notice when you have units on their border. Normally in Civ 5, they'd ask if you're going to war or not, and if you say no and then you go to war with them within like 50 turns, they get pissed and the whole world doesn't trust you. Food from recyclers, absolutely. More city growth. Any chance of me doing videos on Fallout 4 when it comes out? Probably, if I'm in a good place to do it at the time. Like, I don't know the living condition or anything by then. Here we go. Trade convoys will not be attacked by alien units. We're going to start upping our trade game soon because of that. So we still haven't met whoever's in first place. Early game advantage, I'm going to go ahead and say that it is the Commonwealth of the Pacific. So the Polynesian Islands, New Zealand, and Australia. I think maybe Malaysia as well. That's what I'm guessing it is. They tend to get an early game advantage through their trade routes. They're a really fun team. They've been really beefed up too. This expansion made them a lot better. They used to basically have no ability past a certain point in the game. Now they're very, very scary. They have insane income. Poly Australia, yep.
I love computers.
I love that line because I was skipping it thinking, I love computers. Alright, our gunboats are going to upgrade now. Not a moment too soon. Extra 8 ranged strength, which is really good. I want bonus against sea units because I am mostly fighting sea units. And rangers, which I'm likely never going to build a single one because that is the equivalent of an archer. It's a land unit. Oh, I'm defending. I don't care. Okay. I want to pick up a quick ballistics just for the purity points. I will not give you the bonus because I'm literally declaring war on you this turn. Quest update, build a spy agency. I can do that later. Think we're about ready. Does anyone like you? Everyone's neutral with you. So it'll be interesting seeing what people think when I do this. Before I do it, though, Africa particularly likes me. So we're going to get cooperation agreement, which gives us... it lets us trade basic yields and strategic resources, which is nice for trade routes. Gives us open borders. And any agreements we make are more effective. I'm doing this early on so we can start to split the world in half in terms of who likes who. You want to have at least one ally going into it. I didn't go for a full-on alliance, like a military alliance, because I don't want to do that yet. We still haven't seen where all the pieces have fallen, so...
Namaste.
She is afraid of us, though. Or more afraid than most. Change relations. War. Yes. I see that shit-eating grin. I'm gonna kick her ass. Why is she still smiling, actually? Oh, man. She doesn't stand a chance. Pop it. That was easy. I didn't even use all my units. Well, got some loss of respect from her, of course. Let me just go through real quick.
Now let us all one village be.
He likes my military activity. She likes my military activity. He likes my tech count. And she fucking hates my guts because I just declared war on her and took her city.